Jack stepped off the Intergalactic shuttle and onto the landing pad of Zogarth Academy, the premier educational institution for alien species from across the galaxy. His heart pounded with a mix of excitement and nervousness. Being the first human accepted into this elite school was a huge honor, but it also meant he was diving into the unknown. The Academy's campus sprawled before him, a blend of futuristic architecture and exotic alien landscapes. Towering structures made of gleaming metals and iridescent crystals reflected the vibrant colors of alien flora. Strange creatures of all shapes and sizes moved about, chatting in languages Jack couldn't understand. "Welcome to Zogarth Academy, Jack," a voice chirped from behind him. He turned to see a small, green-skinned being with multiple eyes and a friendly smile. "I'm Grib, your roommate." Jack smiled back, relieved to see a friendly face. "Hi, Grib. Nice to meet you." As they walked toward their dormitory, Grib pointed out various landmarks and explained the basics of life at the academy. Jack's head swam with information about different alien customs, dietary habits, and social norms. Everything was so different from what he was used to on Earth. In their dorm room, Jack marveled at the advanced technology. The room adjusted its environment to match his comfort preferences, and the bed transformed to support his human anatomy perfectly. Grib showed him how to use the holographic communication device to attend virtual classes and interact with professors. The next day, Jack attended his first class, Intergalactic History. The classroom was filled with students from countless species, each with unique appearances and abilities. The professor, a tall being with shimmering scales and multiple limbs, began the lecture with a brief overview of the galaxy's history. Jack struggled to keep up with the pace of the lecture. The alien names and events were unfamiliar, and the professor's rapid speech made it even harder to take notes. After class, he felt overwhelmed and disheartened. "Hey, don't worry," a voice said from beside him. It was Mira, a telepathic alien with large, expressive eyes. "It takes time to get used to everything here. You'll get the hang of it." Jack appreciated the encouragement. He spent the next few days immersing himself in the Academy's culture, attending various classes and participating in activities. He joined a study group with Grib, Mira, and Thrax, a shapeshifter with a knack for solving complex problems. Despite the challenges, Jack began to find his footing. His friends helped him understand the material, and he learned to navigate the cultural nuances of his classmates. Slowly but surely, Jack started to feel like he belonged. Jack's first few weeks at Zogarth Academy were a whirlwind of new experiences. Everywhere he turned, there was something that challenged his understanding of what school and life should be. The food alone was an adventure, with dishes that glowed, floated, or even changed flavor based on the eater's mood. One morning, as he tried to figure out which of the many strange fruits in the cafeteria was edible for humans, Grib noticed his hesitation. "Try the blue one," Grib suggested. "It's called a zephyl, safe for humans, and it tastes like sweet berries." Jack took a bite and smiled. "Not bad. Thanks, Grib." Classes were another challenge. In his biology class, Jack found himself paired with Thrax, the shapeshifter. They had to dissect a creature that looked like a mix between an octopus and a porcupine. While Jack struggled to identify the creature's anatomy, Thrax effortlessly shifted his form to better understand the specimen's physiology. "How do you do that?" Jack asked, amazed. Thrax grinned, his features morphing back to their usual form. "Just takes practice. You'll get there." The biggest hurdle was understanding the various cultural customs. Mira, with her telepathic abilities, was a huge help. She explained the nuances of alien etiquette, such as the importance of eye contact with multi-eyed beings and the intricate greeting rituals of tentacled species. One day during a lunch break, Jack witnessed an argument between two classmates, a reptilian and a bird-like alien. They were debating the best method to solve a complex mathematical problem. Mira nudged Jack. "Intervene," Show them the human way. Jack hesitated but stepped forward. Excuse me, but maybe we can combine your methods? On Earth, we sometimes find that integrating different approaches leads to the best solution. The aliens considered his suggestion, then nodded. Together, they worked out a hybrid method that satisfied both. Jack felt a sense of accomplishment. He was starting to contribute. As Jack's confidence grew, so did his friendships. Grib, Mira, and Thrax became his closest allies. They spent late nights studying, exploring the campus, and sharing stories about their home planets. One evening, as they sat under the alien stars, Thrax transformed into a creature from one of Jack's stories. "Is this what a lion looks like?" he asked, his form resembling the majestic Earth animal. Jack laughed. "Pretty close. It's amazing how you can do that." Through these interactions, Jack learned not just about alien cultures, but also about himself. He realized the importance of adaptability and open-mindedness. The more he embraced the differences, the more he felt at home at Zogarth Academy. As Jack settled into his routine at Zogarth Academy, he found himself increasingly fascinated by the diversity of perspectives his alien classmates brought to every discussion and project. The more he learned about their worlds, the more he realized how much humanity could benefit from this exchange of ideas. One day, his intergalactic science professor announced an exciting opportunity. The annual Galactic Science Fair was approaching, and students were encouraged to form teams and present innovative projects. Jack's eyes lit up at the prospect. He immediately thought of his friends, Grib, Mira, and Thrax, and how their combined talents could lead to something extraordinary. After class, he shared his enthusiasm with them. "We should enter the science fair together. With all of our different strengths, I bet we could come up with something amazing." Grib's eyes twinkled. "I'm in. We could create a musical instrument that plays in multiple dimensions." Mira nodded thoughtfully. "What if we focused on communication technology? Combining telepathy with human technology could revolutionize interspecies communication." Thrax shapeshifted into a form that looked like a giant light bulb. "I like the idea. We could integrate shapeshifting to make devices adaptable to any user." The group brainstormed late into the night, sketching out ideas and debating the feasibility of each concept. Finally, they decided on a project that combined all their suggestions: a universal communication device that used telepathic interfaces, adaptable forms, and multisensory feedback to translate thoughts and emotions across species. Over the next few weeks, their dorm room became a hive of activity. Jack worked on the hardware, using his human knowledge of engineering. Grib composed the multisensory feedback system, ensuring that the device could communicate through sound, light, and touch. Mira integrated her telepathic abilities to create a seamless interface, and Thrax designed the adaptable casing. Their project wasn't without its challenges. Integrating the diverse technologies required countless adjustments and creative problem-solving. There were moments of frustration, especially when the device didn't work as planned. One night, after a particularly disheartening test, Jack sighed. "Maybe this was too ambitious. We might not be able to make it work." Mira placed a reassuring hand on his shoulder. "We're close, Jack. We just need to keep pushing. Remember, it's about the journey as much as the destination." Encouraged, they redoubled their efforts. Slowly but surely, the device began to take shape. They tested it with various alien species on campus, fine-tuning it based on their feedback. The excitement grew as the science fair approached, and their project finally started to work consistently. The day of the Galactic Science Fair was a whirlwind of activity. Teams from across the galaxy displayed their innovations, each more impressive than the last. When it was their turn to present, Jack and his friends nervously demonstrated their universal communication device. The judges, a panel of esteemed scientists and educators, were visibly impressed. They asked detailed questions about the device's development and potential applications. Jack and his friends answered confidently, showcasing their deep understanding and collaboration. As the winners were announced, Jack's heart raced. When their team's name was called, they erupted in cheers. Their hard work had paid off, and they had shown the entire galaxy what could be achieved through cooperation and cultural exchange. The victory at the Galactic Science Fair boosted Jack's confidence and solidified his place at Zogarth Academy. However, the next challenge loomed large: the upcoming Galactic Sports Tournament. Jack knew this would be his greatest test yet, as the events were designed for alien abilities far different from his own. The tournament included a variety of sports, from zero-gravity wrestling to telekinetic obstacle courses. Jack and his friends watched the preliminary rounds in awe, seeing competitors use abilities like flight, telepathy, and shape-shifting to gain advantages. Jack felt a knot in his stomach. How could a human compete in such an environment? "Don't worry, Jack," Thrax said, shifting into a more human-like form to practice some moves with him. "We'll find a way to make this work for you." Grib nodded enthusiastically. "We just need to play to your strengths. Humans have creativity and determination. We can use that," Mira added. "And teamwork. We've shown we can work well together. Let's come up with strategies that maximize your strengths and support you where you need it." They spent the next few days training hard. Jack focused on his physical fitness and agility, while his friends devised ways to support him in the events. Grib created devices that enhanced Jack's speed and reflexes. Mira used her telepathic abilities to give Jack real-time advice during practice. Thrax simulated various alien competitors to prepare Jack for anything he might face. The first event was a race through an obstacle course filled with shifting gravity fields. Jack used the device Grib made to keep his balance and move swiftly. Mira's telepathic guidance helped him anticipate changes in the course, and Thrax's shape-shifting practice paid off as Jack maneuvered around obstacles with ease. He finished in a respectable time, surprising many who had underestimated the human participant. The next event was a zero-gravity wrestling match. Jack faced a formidable opponent with multiple limbs and a strong grip. He remembered Thrax's advice about using an opponent's strength against them. By staying agile and avoiding direct confrontation, Jack managed to outmaneuver his opponent and score points through clever tactics rather than brute force. The final event was the telekinetic obstacle course. Jack couldn't compete directly with the telekinetic abilities of his opponents, but he used his ingenuity to create a suit with minor telekinetic enhancements. With Mira's mental support and his friends' encouragement, he navigated the course with determination. As the tournament concluded, Jack didn't win first place, but he earned high marks for creativity, strategy, and sportsmanship. More importantly, he had gained the respect of his peers and showed that humans could compete in a galaxy of diverse abilities. The experience taught Jack valuable lessons about adaptability, resilience, and the importance of collaboration. His friendships with Grib, Mira, and Thrax grew even stronger, and he felt more at home at Zogarth Academy than ever. As he stood with his friends watching the stars above the academy, Jack realized that this journey was just the beginning. The galaxy was vast and full of opportunities, and with his friends by his side, he was ready to face whatever came next. Subscribe to watch more amazing sci-fi stories.